Sometimes when people are first looking into infinite banking, they'll ask the question, is infinite banking an investment? Well, the answer to that is no. But they'll also do something where they make the mistake of looking at the growth of the cash value and they try and compare that to whatever investment and the rate of return they're getting on the outside. It's really the wrong comparison. Let me explain why. With infinite banking, you're transferring risk. That risk is being transferred back to the insurance company so that you can build, store, and access capital on your terms. With an investment, you are taking on risk in the hope that you're going to get a better rate of return. So you have two different things doing two very different jobs. So if this is the case, then how do you actually evaluate infinite banking and the whole life policies that come with it? Well, we do want to look at the building. So you want to look at the guaranteed and the non-guaranteed side. Building and growing your capital is absolutely important. It's just how it's done to make sure that it never goes down. So with that in mind, we come to the storage piece. With storage, we're talking about something where you don't have something that is subject to market volatility. It is never going to go down. So on the building side, every time you ratchet up and you have the guaranteed and the non-guaranteed side growing your cash value, the storage piece makes sure that it's never going to go down. That's really important. The other thing to touch on here too is you will have some creditor protection, but that will vary by state. And the last piece of this is really the access. Can you get to the capital? With an investment, you may not be able to do that. Here with infinite banking, not only are you going to be able to do that, you're contractually guaranteed. You don't have to go through underwriting or any other kind of process. And you also have an unstructured loan, so you're going to pay it back on your terms. There also are a few other benefits that you have here. Let's not forget about the fact that you may have other riders that are going to give you huge benefits down the road. It can be tax advantage. So if you do this right, you can minimize taxes. And then finally, you're going to have the death benefit. So your beneficiaries are going to get something that's coming to them income tax free down the road. However, with all this, I don't want you to stop investing. Often people look at infinite banking and compare it as an either or. This is just what happens before you invest. You are setting up your capital so that when an opportunity comes along, it could be investment that you can take advantage of it. That's really the way to look at this. If you understand that, you really understand what's going on. So to sum this all up, is infinite banking an investment? Absolutely not. And if you're doing it that way, you're really comparing the wrong things. All right, if you found this valuable, please like. If you'd like more information like this, go ahead and subscribe. If you're going to find out a little bit more about infinite banking, go to my Start Here page. In my next video, I'll be covering why infinite banking uses whole life policies. I'll see you there.